Hi, welcome Gemini. Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is your monthly tarot reading for August 2018. Now just remember it is a general reading, so take from it what you will, leave what does not resonate. And if you want a personal reading with me attuned to your own energy and circumstances, I will put the link on this video and in the description box below. Plus let you know that there is a special coupon code for this month. It's valid to the 15th of August. I'll put some mid-month readings out after that. You can get $15 off my 45-minute personal recorded reading, as well as the package that includes that reading plus a distance Reiki energy healing. You can apply it to both of those. So the coupon code is, it's going to pop up over here. I'll also put it in the description box below. It'll take you to the booking page, and if you want to learn more about what distance Reiki energy healing is, there's a video on that page. So if you don't know, I'm also a certified Transformational Coach NLP Practitioner, as well as an advanced Reiki Practitioner. Now, if you want to win a personal reading with me, a 30-minute personal reading, there is a competition on my website. It's a monthly competition. All you need to do is subscribe to my blog. You get more great content from me, plus a bonus tarot reading that you won't get anywhere else, and you go into the monthly draw to win that reading with me. So for August, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you. So we're going to be doing a 9-card spread on the past, present, and future, as well as your general energies and crowning energies from Rumi and the Lightworker Oracle. And first up, we're going to have a look at your heart and soul energy to open your reading using the Heart and Soul deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. All right, Gemini, let's have a look and see what you need to know for August. Oh, this one so wants to come out. It's covered in love hearts. It's so beautiful. And what it says is, a smile fills your heart with longing through the magnetism of divine love. You merge with another, and love becomes all-embracing thought. By a touch, a word, or a glance, love heals, unites, and transforms and transfigures all things. This is your season of love, a time of positive transformation, a time of happiness. How beautiful, gorgeous energy to open up your reading. Okay, next we're going to be doing the 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot, and let's see what you need to know, Gemini. Straight off the bat, we've got one here. So this is the situation itself. You pulled the 3 of Earth, and it's all about using your own power of creativity, being recognized as doing high quality work and being a team player. Those 3 qualities are going to be quite important to your success in August. All right, let's have a look at the challenge that you're facing. This is interesting. I've got to say, one other sign came out with this. I think it was Capricorn, it might have been Cancer. 3 of Air, a time of great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others. Not going to apply to everybody. You'll know who you are. I have to say there were a lot of signs that were affected by the total lunar eclipse that happened on the full moon, the blood red moon at the end of July. So you might still be going through a bit of a letting go process. All right, let's have a look at the basis of the situation. You pulled Archangel Shamiel. It's saying a significant life event, powerful revelation coming to you that's going to lead to change, a time to spread your wings. Often when we go through something that's deeply challenging, particularly at a heart space that affects us, it does lead to a beautiful transformation if you allow it to. Always look for the learnings in those experiences, because we all show up in one way or another. Okay, so this is the recent past. You pulled the Queen of Earth, and quite a few signs have pulled this, I've got to say. It's about making time for those people that are most important to you in your life, around you. Having a very sensible and grounded approach, not only to challenges, but to your own life in August, which means being balanced and saying being kind and understanding, compassionate with others. All right, let's have a look at the present. Okay. So you pulled the Five of Earth, which is fears surrounding money, worrying about unsuccessful self-employment. The advice is to reach out for help from others, to accept help from others. Often when this comes up, it's the scarcity consciousness that is holding us back in life. And it's about, in those instances, being very mindful of what you're saying to yourself and pulling yourself up when those fears come up. Okay, this is the near future. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to say not to worry. You got the Sun card, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome is assured. Brilliant new ideas leading to success. Having faith in yourself. Beautiful. Faith and confidence in yourself. Wow. Hope that makes you happy. Okay, let's have a look at your power and best, guess, kind of like influence in this situation. Okay. You pulled the Seven of Water, and it's saying to that you've got a complex decision coming up. There's lots of options here. Taking the time to do your research before you take action. Stop procrastinating. So some of you might be a little bit stuck, whether that's to do with love and romance or whether that decision is to do with your life path, life purpose, which I think it's more leaning towards that. Because you've got a few options and it's about choosing wisely. All right, let's have a look at the energy and impact of the people around you in August. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Have a clear message, please. Thank you. Ah, gorgeous. Just know. Got the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, promising new contracts and opportunities coming your way. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. This is hopes and fears. In terms of your intimate relationships, you pull the Two of Water. And it's basically saying that relationship is going to continue to grow closer. Positive resolution of conflict. Need to apply a bit of forgiveness for those of you that affects. Who's in a relationship that's been through challenging times. All right, let's have a look at the outcome. Okay, there's two that fell out then. I've got to read them both. Yeah. And they go hand in hand. It's going to say you pulled the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. Time of positive change, situation suddenly moving forward. So if your flow's been stuck, it's about to become unstuck. Fortune is on your side. With it comes the guidance to take a leap of faith. You've got the Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. Follow your dreams. It's going to lead to unexpected opportunities. Beautiful. So let's have a look at your general energies now. And I'm going to first up pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Let's see what you need to know, Gemini. God, your cards are so decisive. Want to come out straight away. So you pulled Ishtar Boundaries. So it's going to be very important to say no to demands on your time and energy in August. It's about focusing on yourself, focusing on your own goals and dreams. Do be loving and compassionate and kind in your approach to others, but if you need to, respond assertively and with confidence in terms of what you're willing to do or not do for someone. Yeah. It's about protecting your own energy. All right, two have come out here. Yeah, right next to that. It's all about your goals and dreams coming to life. You pulled a Star of Fertility, which is about your ideas, projects, plans being blessed at this time. Don't give up, even if you're in the early stages and you're worrying about your abundance flow. Is it going to happen? Just don't give up. Trust in divine timing. You also pulled Una, Easy Does It, which is all about divine timing. It's saying no, there's no hurry to rush into things. Everything's going to happen in perfect timing for you. Beautiful. Got to trust though. You've also pulled Nematoma, Sacred Space. So this is all about creating a sacred space at home. I do it here with candles, crystals, incense, It's also really about tapping into spirituality. It's going to balance and ground you, but it's going to connect you more to your higher vibration as well. It can also be being out in nature, connecting to universe and spirit. Hey, follow me on Instagram if you're not already connected with me over there, because I take you on my walks, show you how I balance and ground myself. If you don't know, I'm a transformational coach and NLP practitioner, as well as an advanced Reiki practitioner, as well as reading the tarot for you. But I do a lot of motivational, inspirational stuff on my Instagram channel you won't find on YouTube. And so I'll pop the link up here if you're interested in following me on Instagram. Okay, let's pull you one more. What else do you need to know, Gemini? Don't forget to tap into creativity. You've pulled Sarasvati, the arts. It's about expressing yourself through your creative activities. This is often about balancing and being more in your feminine energy. But this is guys and girls, which is your creative, innovative side. Yeah, but also the message coming through is it's just important to be balanced and grounded, particularly your emotions. Some of the things that are most joyful or creative, I've got to say. All right, let's pull you some more guidance from the crystal reading deck. And this is a healing deck, so if there's anything to be let go of, it'll come out here. Wow, super cool. Just know you've got case night, new beginnings happening. It's sitting under boundaries. Often when we're going through a period of change, other people around us can arc up a bit because they're a bit frightened and fearful, because often the change that we might be going through is hard for them to actually comprehend, particularly if you're trying to do something new, something big, something that challenges you, but it also might challenge the norms of the people around you. So make sure you put healthy boundaries in place to protect your dreams, your goals, your ideas. But just know there's fresh new beginnings coming. Okay, these two want to come out for you. Oh my goodness, double confirmation, red jasper, healthy boundaries. It's around your projects and ideas because it's sitting under Star of the fertility card and right next to new beginnings. I'm going to say when this comes up, just heads up, Gemini, people are going to arc up. You're going to have to be firm, assertive, but lead with compassion as much as you can. And you've also pulled Azurite, expanded awareness. So this is about big picture view. If you're stuck in problems, take your head out of the problems and focus on solutions. It'll instantly switch your mindset out of that headset or headspace that you're in. It'll instantly change your outlook. So yeah, I'm going to say look at creative solutions too. It's about your life path, life purpose, your career. And just have patience at this time. You pulled Pomerite. I'm not sure if I just said that correctly or not. It's sitting under sacred space as well. Yeah, you don't need to force things. Just trust that everything's happening in divine timing. All right, let's pull you one more and see what you need to know, Gemini. Yeah. You pulled Rhodochrosite, acceptance. I'm going to say this is acceptance of self. This is acceptance of your goals and dreams and what's important to you. Own them. Don't make excuses for them. Be empowered and step into your power with confidence in your own abilities. And if it's creative stuff that you want to pursue, it's sitting under that. Okay. Going to pull you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers deck. And this is a very gentle energy deck. Let's see what comes out for you, Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Wow. Okay. You've got acceptance of love. I'm going to bring it close. Have a look at this. This is about opening your heart up to love and letting it in. Whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, let the walls down and let love in. Going to make you more joyful. Okay. What else does Gemini need to know in August? Thank you. Yeah. Not surprised. This has come out. Clear out the old. This is endings and beginnings. Just let go of the past and move forward. Yeah. Yeah. This is just double confirmation to get to higher ground. Expand. This is exactly the same as the expanded awareness card. It's just having a different perspective on what's going on in your life. To detach emotionally and be more rational in your more rational brain, which is your masculine energy, when you're looking at challenges and problems, and even your life path, life purpose, about how you're going to get there. It's about, third person view, looking above it. I'm going to say, you've actually pulled a couple more. When you do that, it's going to lead you to your abundance, bountiful harvest coming. Look at that, so gorgeous. Joy, peace. There's a dove there, which means peace. Beautiful. Beautiful. You also pulled empowerment. You've got to be this. If you want your success, your abundance flow to come in, love, joy, you've got to feel empowered, which is all about self-love, self-nurturing, confidence in your own abilities. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. Let's have a look at your crowning energy. So first up, I'm going to pull you one from the Rumi Oracle deck. And both these decks are by Alana Fairchild. And let's see what you need to know, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Thank you. You've pulled the Cloak of Christ, which is all about divine protection at this time. And let's pull you one from the Lightworker Oracle and see what comes out for you. What is it Gemini needs to know? Give a clear message, please. This one wants to come out for you. You've pulled Alchemical Mutation, which is often all about change. And if this is the first time you've watched one of my readings, these messages can be a bit long, but they bring the whole reading together and provide the most beautiful guidance. So don't disappear. Hang around. Grab a cuppa and pause this video if you want and come back to watch this bit. So let's do the Cloak of Christ first, which is the Rumi crowning energy. And what it says, Gemini, is, in the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine, Rumi. My sacred brother, he who shares my heart and yours, beating as one in harmony with the great unending love, brings you the mantle of his protection. Do you imagine that there is any part of your life, of your body, of your soul, that is outside the realm of his divine love and protection? Offer all to him, leave nothing cast aside. He and I together receive you absolutely without condition now. This compassion born out of your own struggles tempers the karmic weight of divine justice. We have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. In oneness with the divine heart, we know of your effort and of your struggles. So what is bestowed upon you now is the restoration of forgiveness, of kindness, of mercy. My sacred brother speaks to you now. He shall receive your darkness and your light, the angel of your heart and the demon of your fear. Nothing is greater than my brother's love for you. Nothing is greater than my holy passion for you. Take refuge under the cloak of Christ, the mantle of my sacred brother, and know that you are being held in loving sanctuary. It's so beautiful. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to the struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but just a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging, malaise, or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You have been given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, and restoration. They are not a sign that something must be done so much as a sign that something must be received and allowed. That something is healing made possible through the divine protection. In this instance, protection is being bestowed upon you through the Cloak of the Christ. The cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to bearing of its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that would cause the Christ to turn away from you, not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. You are so loved by them equally and without measure. Can you allow yourself to take refuge in this knowledge, to feel it not only as an idea, nourishing as that is, but as the visual reality where you complete the sacred honoring ritual and allow yourself to feel the peace and receive healing? The knowledge of Christ's unconditional love for you is a safe place, a place to fall into when you are struggling. It is a sacred container for your healing process, an energetic field that is stronger and more enduring than even the greatest fears or doubts. The purpose of this sacred container is to provide to you a feeling of being held, especially for those times when you are feeling you cannot hold yourself. Sometimes we just need permission to break down, to really let go, to come apart, to be dissembled so that we can break through, be lifted up, and come together in a new, more spiritually coherent and loving form to move forward. For you, this is essential. There is a person, a place, a thing, or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist, or an iron ball and leg iron preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You're being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. This unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose, smell the feast awaiting you. And there's a sacred honoring ritual here, which says, open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently towards the heavens. If you're inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms in prayer position to your heart and say aloud, Rumi and Jesus Christ, who loves me without condition, offer me the cloak of Christ, the mantle of divine protection, now that I may receive karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you. Sit quietly and imagine yourself to be surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it or filtering through it if needs be. Or you may feel comfortable in darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even imagine it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now for as long as feels good. That may be for a minute, 15 or 20 minutes. Or longer, just be with whatever feels appropriate for you and best at this time. When you feel ready to arise from your rest, simply place your hands at your heart and say thank you. You may notice strong energetic sensations or emotions during this process or the day following. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. It may be very subtle for you, so much so you wonder if anything has happened or if it has worked. It has. The effects will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. Such a beautiful message. Okay. Let's have a look at the last card in your reading, Alchemical Mutation. And this is from the Lightworker Oracle. And what it says, Gemini, is Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, your body, and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. The body changes as light enters, alchemy is catalyzed, and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the body changes. There will be a change in how the body feels, responds, acts, and creates. Radiance increases, lightness of being increases. If you have clairvoyant vision, you will see an increase in the light, as though the person is actually lit up from within. They are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body, and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body, and the material world is experienced as an extension of divine light. This alchemy is an empowering gift of love, and symptoms of this process can at times be challenging. They may include headaches and other aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that can last for days and then suddenly vanishes along with a surge of new energy. We may also experience pinging in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, hormonal imbalances or hot flushes, excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, aggression, or unintentionally harsh reactions to people. If you have been experiencing any of the above and wondered if these or any other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer to this is very likely. You're encouraged to source whatever professional help you need to take care of your body. Also consider using the following simple practices to ease away the effects of divine alchemy taking place in you. These simple practices include getting plenty of rest. Additional sleep is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise, which can help release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. Take some time away from meditation, spiritual studies or discussions and energy work. Instead, simply be in nature or rest. And if you work with colours, then take a break for a short time, only working with very soft, subdued white or colourless light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning to take time off on regular occasions will help you recover more quickly and suffer less. And finally, working with cooling energy, not cold but refreshing, as a way to discharge excess heat can be extremely beneficial to the body and mind. You can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool and relaxing, or even by cooling your hand before an air conditioner or fan and using the fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy by lightly touching your chest, back of the neck, back of your head, ears and forehead. All right, there's an invocation here to finish off your reading, Gemini, and what it says is, I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally and ask for divine grace, protection, information, assistance, intervention, and healing in all ways now. As I change alchemically, may my body and mind be supported and recover with divine assistance. I celebrate the alchemy that the light creates, and with kindness I allow for it to unfold in my body, my mind, and soul according to the guiding hand of divine love. May all those on the path of love and light be assisted to walk their path with as much joy and as little suffering as possible through my own free will and divine grace. So be it. You got some really cool guidance and messages that came through, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've already subscribed, you're rocking awesome, and just know that it helps me continue my work on this channel. And don't forget, grab your coupon code. It's valid to the 15th of August. You get $15 off my 45-minute recorded personal reading, or the package that includes that reading and a distance Reiki energy healing session as well. And if you want to win that reading with me, link is on this video. You just need to subscribe to my blog to go into the monthly draw. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.